Hi there! I just tried to record this video and I forgot to switch it back to recording to SD card. So it got 2 minutes and 50 seconds in, stopped recording, didn't know it. And also, funniest thing is I realized that because I was actually thinking, let me get myself out of the light so I can have my back facing it. I realized that was stupid because obviously I'm gonna have a black face and you're not gonna be able to see anything but just this black head moving around, pure pitch black. Like, you don't have good ideas. I know how that works, I just don't think it through apparently. Also, excess background noise for, you know, quality assurance. My brother talking really loud, and then the window's open so you hear traffic and wind, fans on, and my power supply unit. Gotta make sure I have that quality assurance at your service 24/7, 365. Hello everybody, I'm Dan PCV, TheCriminalViolin, and welcome to an update video. It's been a very, very, very long time since I last, well, not that long. Okay, it's been a very long time, not a very, very, very long time, or a very, very long time. It's been a very long time. Got it? Okay. Have food in my teeth? Probably. Alright. It's been a very long time since I last did an update video, and this time it's a little overdue, but this is especially now something I need to release today. So you guys are updated ahead of time now, only about a half a day ahead of time instead of a day ahead of time. And I meant to do it a few days ahead of time. As you can tell, my priority's straight. Anyway. Yeah, so essentially, what this update video is going to tell you is this. Yes, I'm getting straight to the point, go figure. That's not straight to the point, that's talking about how it's about to get straight to the point. And here we go again, going off on a spurt. So, what this update video is going to tell you is this. I actually officially have a job. It's actually my first ever job. Yes, I am almost 24 years old. As of late January, I will become 24. Almost a quarter of a century old. And let me tell you, yes, this is going to be my very first job in my entire life. Well, in terms of actually having an official employer. Otherwise, I've had tons of jobs in my life. Yeah, this is a quote-unquote official job where you have to be stiff, stuffy, and professional. Adult. But I'm not going to be. Anyway, yeah, I actually am going to be working for a local animal rescue known as OFOSA, which is acronym for it, which is Oregon Friends of Shelter Animals. Yes, I had to make sure I wasn't being dyslexic about the name again. Oregon Friends of Shelter Animals. A lot of times I end up being dyslexic saying Oregon Friends of Animal Shelters, and I'm like, that sounds much better, doesn't it? Yeah, totally, it sounds much better. No, Oregon Friends of Shelter Animals. Yeah, so it's gonna be in my old, what I call hometown, even though technically it's a CDP and an unincorporated area, so it can't technically be a town, but I still call it a town. I still call it my hometown, so my hometown of Aloha, Oregon. Yeah, and so basically, not only am I working with fuzzy, furry friends, being kitties and dogs, but I'm going to be working in my old hometown, and near, almost in, but not quite, my old hood there in Aloha. So it's really, really, really awesome, really cool. It makes me very happy and proud to be able to be there and have that job. It's like basically the most impeccable job you can get me, especially that's not like, I don't know, leading a trail guide or something. So I'm like super, super excited about working at this shelter, at this rescue, because it's so cool. And of course I already got the tour of the place and stuff. So basically on the spot they liked me enough that they automatically gave me the, as soon as they possibly could, of a trial day. A trial day is essentially basically guaranteeing that you're 75% hired, and you're not 100% hired until after that trial day if they feel like you, which is what it's for obviously as well, is to see that, you know, get you familiar with the system and what you'd be doing, and, you know, hands-on wise, and basically making sure that you fit with their system and you fit with their animals, and then vice versa. And everybody's 100% confident that yes, it's going to be a impeccable fit. It already kind of is. That's why they already gave it to me, basically. So that evening, everybody's suspecting, especially since we already know the person that is hiring me, it's going to end up being on the spot, probably higher. And therefore, we figure likelihood is I might be working the rest of that week as an official employee, rather than not. So rather than waiting a week or something, and then yeah, it's exciting. It's gonna be pretty damn awesome and pretty damn cool. And I'm gonna be working probably 28 hours a week because it's gonna be 4 days a week. It's gonna be Monday through Thursday. Yeah, and I'm basically gonna be just picking up dog crap. Is basically what I'm gonna do, at least for the first probably couple weeks, and then as it goes, I'm gonna end up taking some dogs out for a walk. In fact, that might even be first day. I know first day is gonna also be the dirty work of taking their blankets and making sure I clean them so that everybody has their soft, warm, clean blankets to lay on in their kennels at night while everybody's back at their homes. And that's constant. Like, you have to constantly be going in and making sure that, like, anytime you think that the load is done, you gotta immediately, especially if it is done, you immediately swap into a new load, because it's just, that's a constant flow, because they have just enough, basically, blankets and just enough dogs there consistently that you just have to do it, or else it piles up really fast. So then a little bit later on, I'll be tending to kitties as well, and cleaning their litter boxes and giving them love and attention and TLC and all that. Same with the dogs, of course. And then I'll be giving dogs a bath. And then if they really feel like they want to advance me, if I've done good enough, I'm already shaking. Jesus. Then I will be. Just realized that it reminds me of like all those little chihuahuas or something. Like always having an anxiety fit. Like just can't contain themselves. Just becoming a maraca. But no, yeah. Then they'll probably try and get me to figure out how to basically help me learn how to wash cats properly and give them baths, because most cats don't like it, especially if they're not trained since a kitten, and so you'll get scratched the fuck out. And so you'll be with plenty of scars. I actually had a lot of scars. I still have some scars remaining from cat scratches. There's one literally right here across my arm, because we had plenty of cats growing up, so I know exactly what that's like in terms of, not that I'm trying to give them a bath, but anyway, I'm spurring off into story time, so let's avoid that, because that ends up 30 minutes instead of like a 10-minute video at most. So yeah, this is basically what I'm going to be doing. So it's super cool, it's super exciting, and I can't wait for it. One of the things that that may end up happening within the coming months after I'm officially on board is I might just invest in having a custom PC built that's actually a true gaming PC for once, that can handle any and every game that I throw at it while also recording in 1080p and maybe even being multiplayer. It'd be super epic. I can't wait. There's just so many things that kind of opens up. But with that, I don't know when exactly I can do that, because the main thing with this is that because of the cost of living in the area where we live, the only viable option is to house with somebody, basically co-rent an apartment with somebody, because the cost of living on average in the metro area here is $23.50. Well, that's actually the city proper. In the metro area, I think it's $19.80 or something like that. My mom makes $15 an hour, so she cannot make enough to get a place of her own that's actually viable to live in, basically. And then same on my end, making $10 an hour with this job. So basically we're going to pool our money together and we're going to end up getting an apartment. Now if we ever, for some stupid reason, ended up moving to Portland proper, then yeah, we'd end up being in the zone of $23.50 as literally the smallest amount, the least amount of money you could be making to not even comfortably, but just to be able to get past the cost of living. And so we'd be pooling together $25 an hour, and obviously not all of our funds because of the fact that we had to put into food and utilities and all that. But basically, and bus tickets actually. So that's the thing. But anyway, so I don't know exactly when I'd be able to do that with the computer idea. But jumping from there, this is something that you guys would probably want to know more, is, even though that kind of allows the further up future to be able to learn out, what about the near future, let alone throughout the rest of the time, in terms of uploads? I don't know. I'm going to be trying to do as best I can to upload at least a video a week and be as consistent as possible with all that, but it's going to be mighty difficult. Just because, it's 28 hours a week, maybe 32, if I can't basically get it down below those set of hours, 4 days, and I'd be going to bed at like about 9, because it takes me about an hour to go to sleep, so and I'd be getting up at 6, so I mean, it's rough, but basically, I'd be doing that, and I would be, in my 3 free days, I'd basically be attending to personal, needs and things that I need to do, along with errands, running errands, probably going grocery shopping at least once in each month, and then that takes a good chunk of the day, and then just doing household chores and things like that. So basically, it takes up all the time, including time that usually I'd have to be able to just take to myself, which I really would need, but if I can't have it, then I gotta force myself to adjust, just like I am with the sleep schedule, which is suddenly going fairly well. Hopefully, now saying that doesn't turn around. Anyway, so yeah, there's that, and then, yeah, so I don't know, I mean, obviously it's the future, so currently it's hearsay, but we shall see, and what will happen with the schedule and everything. Well, more than likely it's going to be inconsistent. As consistently as I can, I'll upload, but that's still going to be fairly inconsistent to very inconsistent. You might have massive gaps in between videos. So, to those who truly enjoy my content, and that's why you're still here, even after all the other times I've gone, sometimes, a few months without uploading a video, because of the breaks I've taken before. Well, first off, definitely, I thank you so much, and I can't put into words how much I appreciate that support, but, and how much you enjoy it. That makes me super happy. That's one of the main reasons why I decided to pick up doing this. Not only for my entertainment, but like I say, for our entertainment, so everybody that comes here, I hope, is entertained by the videos and content, but, yeah, so that's really awesome, but at the same time, you guys are going to have to more consistently rely on those gaps, basically, so I hope you guys still stick around and all that. And yeah, I mean, if you don't, I hope you enjoyed your stay, but yeah, it's, times are changing, and I gotta adapt, and unfortunately, it's the curse of the commentator, or the curse of the content creator, I guess you could say, because we each have to, me having to adjust with my schedule and everything means I'm forcing you guys to have to adjust to that, to what I'm adjusting to, so it's a bummer. But it happens. But at the same time, it's a huge opportunity. It's huge. I need it. It's just so much. From the furthest out future to the current, to the near future, to the moderate future, whatever. It's super helpful, including actually for YouTube. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. But that's the update video. That's all I have to say there. So basically, in the end, expect pictures to be posted to Twitter and Instagram of the puppers and the kitties and stuff, eventually. Probably not right off the bat, because I want to make sure I get myself into the routine there. I gotta work my ass off and everything, also prove myself. And then, after I'm there for a while, definitely expect that. And then after I'm there for a little while, after doing that every so often, you can start to probably, hopefully, expect an occasional vlog or videos of the puppers and or the kitties and stuff there. So, I'm starting to really shake too, so this is a perfect time to end it too. So, I hope you did get the gist of it. I hope you understand. Hope you stick around, and, yeah. So, that's about it. So, stay safe, stay fluffy, have a great day or night, great time, wherever you are. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay fluffy, have a great day now, wherever. I just repeated myself. Oh, and goodbye, everybody.